Hey everybody, Goju Ninja here. I'm very excited to give you all a tour of our newly renovated dojo in the Jacksonville and Ponte Vedra Beach area. So let's get to it. Got a nice sign out here. Another sign with our emblem and branding, our contact information, and here we go. Oh. Here is our new dojo training area. First we have our waiting room, which is for any students or parents waiting for the next class. We have a TV for their enjoyment, a little display of our ranking system. We run off of a traditional ranking system with 10 cues, and we just chose to give a belt for each. Immediately when you walk into the right is our lineage, which we find very important to tell people what makes us different and unique. We're going to go ahead and head out to the training floor now and give you guys a couple of breakdown. We have a little area that we post notes for our students and parents. And we have our two Shisa dogs guarding the entrance to the dojo floor. We have a traditional wooden floor for our dojo. We have a floating floor. It's a little bit of a new modern concept. It's not bouncy, but it is shock absorbent, even though it's wood. And the paint lines were initially the vertical lines were painted so that our younger students would know where to line up. And then we had the idea to also paint the perpendicular crossing lines. So now we almost have more of a like tatami Japanese style look, which turned out phenomenal. So we have an area for the kids to put their shoes. They take their shoes off there, put them in there. Back mirrored wall. You can see the whole dojo from there pretty much. Up here, it's a very important piece. It's all of our Goju-Ryu katas of our lineage, the Shobukan, are written by our Takshi sensei from the Shobukan. He's also a Mariyoshi Kobudo sensei. Little weapons display, bows, eku, kuwa, just kind of to show people what we do. Okinawan flag, American flag. Here's a big frame picture of Busaganashi. The patron saint of Goju, has a lot of different meanings and history behind him, but he's important to Goju-Ryu, as well as our other weapons display with our 3-section staff and nunchaku, kama, sai, tunfa. Little handicap ramp with some nice plants. Now to the Kobudo pictures of our masters. We see Shinko Mariyoshi and Shimpo Mariyoshi. They're very important people in Mariyoshi Kobudo, the creators and organizers of it, of course, with 2 areas of the patch next to them. The main piece that everybody's usually wowed with when they come in and see, even though we haven't officially opened, we will have official grand opening on Saturday. But this is it, our Shomen or Torii gate. It's a handcrafted Torii gate, mostly made of solid wood. And if we go up there, you see our Kamidana, our little house shrine. Some unique things about this is on the left, that is a statement or virtue of our association, Shobukan Goju-Ryu, and it's Ren Shin Shobu. It has a longer meaning and explanation, but in a nutshell, it kind of means to train with heart. On the right side, you have Hogo Judanto, which is the poem taken from the Bubishi, which gives Goju-Ryu its name. And in the middle, you have the kanji for fist. We all train in the art of the fist. Then we haven't gotten too many decorations. We just have Bodhidharma there with some traditional kind of cat little statues with some trays that we got in Okinawa. Little cabinet to hold some things. Moving on, our other piece is our Goju-Ryu masters, our karate, Higaonna first, then Chojo Miyagi, then Taguchi, then Master Masanobu Shinjo, who is the creator of Shobukan and our master, along with an important piece that you'll see in other Shobukan dojos. Over here we have a built-in water dispenser, which comes in handy when you're on the floor. These kind of cubby holes are for our bags. Over there, that other cubby hole is for more of the handbags. Little area to hold water bottles. This little sign, we try to fill it out every week for our students with something different. This week you can see we're focusing on the guard, keeping your hands up, things like that. Now we're going to go ahead and exit the floor. Make sure turn and bow always. We have 2 more shisas protecting this entrance, holding in the good and warding off the bad. Here is an area with some of our gloves that students can use, and these other cubbies, as you can see, some people left their bags when they shouldn't have, but it contains their sparring gear. The training room, which is one of my favorite parts of the dojo, encompasses and has ude makawaras, mukjans, our weights, nice Thai heavy bag, makawara, bamboo finger striking posts, and then you can see it's another Renshin Shobu, train with heart. The weights are all custom made by our friend and student Jonathan Seavey of Koko Rosashi Dojo in Virginia. He was kind enough to make all of these and bring them down to us for some training, which is awesome. He's a great guy and a great instructor and a great WKF competitor. We have some modern and traditional weights. You can see the slam ball and some other kind of dumbbells that we utilize in different kind of karate movements. We have the Chinese style mukjans to help work on our empty hand techniques, conditioning post. Easiest way to explain that to people is you just bash your arms on it. We have some nice makawaras. They're makawara boards and stands from, I think I'm gonna mess this up. Shushikin. Yeah, for the life of me, I can't remember the name. And then we have King Makawara pads, which work out well. Finger striking posts, just bamboo that I actually made myself, which is cool. And then some of the main focus points is our 2 banners. Well, there's 3, but the one on the left, Mariyoshi Kobudo, weapons training, that's what we offer. We're part of the Zen Okinawan Kobudo Remni. And then, of course, on the right, Shobukan Gojuru Karate Do. In the middle, we have some virtues. Now, these are the Bushido code or Bushido virtues. It's a little more Japanese, but the virtues held within it are still important to us, with integrity, respect, heroic courage, etc. The pictures that are on the side of the left and right, those are handwritten kanji. Those kanjis are also written by the person who wrote our kata list. Some of them send Bushido and other things, but it's just something really unique that we put in. So heading into this other room now, we have a shoji screen door with a little bit of a modern take on it. We open it and we have our little kitchen area. This is for the comfort of our students and our parents. They can come in here, heat any food up, get themselves a cup of coffee, just try to make them as comfortable as possible. And a little bit of a back nook. Some parents and students have homework. They can come back here to get out of the waiting room, do their homework. TV, really cool banner that one of our students and instructors got in Okinawa, just kind of a real cool art. Some other displays here's different and various pictures of some cool kind of eclectic things of the Shuri Castle in Okinawa, as well as some of Okinawa's other beautiful beautiful pieces of scenery that they have around the island. TV and bathroom, little geisha picture there. Let's go ahead and head on into the office. As you can see, big glass door so we can sit in the office and watch the floor. If we have people come in before class, especially our kids, we want to keep an eye on them so they don't running around acting crazy. We make them, exercise and stretch in place till class starts. These 2 pieces of, they're not decoration, but these 2 are very important for our dojo because they are our, let's just say, quote unquote, teaching licenses. The top one is awarded to my father, Raymond Pete, and the bottom is awarded to Sensei Richard Mustafa, who's also another one of the head instructors. Pretty much is a Kancho certificate saying, hey, you guys are a part of the Shobukan and you can teach and promote our values and techniques. In the office, just some cool banners and our unfortunate orchid that continues to die, but we'll get that worked out. Here, the left-hand side is my 4th degree or Yondan certificate, and on the right is another one of our instructors, Miss Jenna Cawley, Shodan certificate. Just some decorations, some Japanese origin stuff, but things that look pretty cool. Just a neat artistic picture to kind of bring some beauty out and some color in here. And then on this wall is their Dan certificates. On the left is Sensei Richard Mustafa's 6th degree, and on the right is Sensei Raymond Pete's 7th degree, awarded by the Shobukan Hanbu Dojo in Okinawa. Let's make our way again. Woo! Nice shoji screen door. We usually leave these open. Now here is a really interesting part of our dojo. So if you enter in here, we enter on the right hand side. There's a lot of historical pictures and documents of Goju-Ryu Madayoshi Kobudo. As you can see, we have one of our main pictures kind of showcasing Master Shinjo. He's known as one of the strongest Goju practitioners that there ever was, and could demonstrate the techniques closest to that of Miyagi. I believe that Seiko Higa said that about him. Here's some interesting pictures of Madayoshi Kobudo with some signed pictures. My father and my uncle had a privilege to train with Madayoshi a lot, and he really seemed to like him, and I met him at a younger age. Here's a couple more historic pictures, even old pictures of young Chojun Miyagi, as well as this one, which is one of my favorites. It looks like they're doing Seiunshin with Chojun Miyagi up in the left, looking at him, kind of watching over him. Then we switch over there. There's your typical, if you've ever ordered from Shureido, most of you all have this, and it also has the Hogo Junando line. This wall is all about us in our dojo. So up top you have a majority of our actual USA Shobukan conchos. I don't think any, well yeah, there's a couple people missing, but it was during one of our Gashukus. You have my father on the left, Richard Mustafa on the right. You go down and then, oh, who's that cute kid? It's a picture of me up in the top. I'm probably right around kindergarten age, and then down below I'm probably about 20 years old, demonstrating with an old friend of mine. And here are some important pictures. Up top are some of the head of the Shobukan now, which we'll actually be training with in about 2 weeks. We're flying him over here. Here's some pictures in the at the Shobukan Hanbu Dojo, a lot of different certificate and promotions. Here is a picture or a photo when we had brought the Okinawan group here and some of the masters about 2 years ago. Another cool picture in Shuri Castle. I guess those pictures aren't allowed, but they allowed them to take it. Here's just a promotion of some of our happy kids, and they've definitely evolved over the years, and just become incredible humans, and we're lucky to have them. And here's our very first promotion test in this dojo. I wasn't even 100% complete, but some happy faces and some hard-working people. Bathroom, this is kind of the boring part. One change room. Oh, come on, open. Another change room. And that is, in a nutshell, the tour of our dojo. I wanted to give you all a tour so you could see, and if you're ever in our area, check us out. I know I have a lot of followers on Instagram that do travel, so if you guys ever want to come in, even if you're from another style, just feel free, drop me a DM, and you guys can come in and check a class out. So I hope you liked it, and I'll be putting out more content soon, so have a good one.